Well, would you look at this goodness? I finally got myself a light cook set. Cook set came with a measuring cup, pot stand, the dual burner, lid, the pot. It's the 1100 milliliter titanium pot. A little bottle for alcohol, stuff sack, and a titanium windscreen. I'm pretty excited this morning. I want to do a little test. Picked up a light cook set, which I didn't have, from qiwiz.net. He had a special going on, hammock forums right now. Comes with a titanium pot. He's got two sizes. I got the larger size, the 1100 milliliter. Usually cook them for two when Lori and I are camping. Got a lid with a nice handle, which I didn't realize these lids have this feature. You see how it's laying flat? Well, there's a little cut here, so when you pull this out and turn it to the side, now it stays up. I don't know. I just super excited about this set. Also came with the dual burner, which I'm very intrigued about. That's what I want to do today. I want to test this and compare it to my homemade Hobo stove. I love this thing. I've been using it for a couple years. Just cook soup with it, backpacking meals, whatever. I use it when I'm hunting, camping. I love this thing. It's never weighed it. Super light, super convenient. Has its own pot stand. But this, I don't know. I'm very intrigued. I like the idea that I could use an S-bit or something on here. I could use alcohol on here. It feels even lighter. It's much more compact than my Hobo stove. I just really like this thing. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking this is gonna be my new thing. This might be going, you know, I'll still take it from time to time. It's so light. If we want to cook two things, we can. So, the kit came with this. It also came with this nice little pot stand. Stuff sack, which looks like it has a built-in spot here. Let's see if I can show it. For a spoon or a fork. There's a little channel here. It's kind of neat. I'll use this. I'll probably take this most of the time. I don't think this will get left at home. Doesn't seem like it weighs that much. I'll try to weigh everything up here. Kit also came with a bottle for alcohol. I like this. I've been carrying mine in like 2-ounce bottles. I usually carry like 3 or 4 of them. That was all I could find. This I kind of think is neat. And the titanium windscreen, which is really slick. The windscreen I did have previous for my Hobo stove. I just took a piece of tin foil, folded it a couple times, and then rolled it up so that it made a windscreen. Wasn't great. The wind would blow it around. This, I don't know. I should probably show. The one tab slides into the other tab. Nice and easy. There you go. It's got holes on one side and no holes on the other. The idea is this side, without the holes, you put into the wind. On this side, you still get air in for your stove. So I won't be using this for any tests because I'm inside and I want to be able to see the fire. What I'd really like to do is compare this stove, 1 ounce of fuel, to this stove, 1 ounce of fuel. Probably trying to boil 2 cups of water in my new pot. I want to see how long it takes to boil water. You know, see which one's faster. And I'd also like to see how long 1 ounce of fuel lasts in each stove, and just see which one's more efficient. So that's the plan. Okay, we got the handy dandy gram scale out. Let's check some weights. Make sure I get this on focus. So the new XL double burner looks like it comes in at 0.9, 9/10 of an ounce. I'll try and do the grams conversion and put it on the video. I think in order to convert this thing over to grams, I have to flip the scale over, so I'm not going to do it. And my Hobo stove comes in at 0.8, so virtually the same weight. The dual burner seems to be a little heavier. For argument's sake, I'll throw this pot stand on, since the Hobo stove already has its own pot stand. And you're looking at 1.2 for those combined. 1 ounce, 1.2 ounces. So a little bit heavier. I don't know. I just think it's cool. I think it's become my new favorite thing. It just seems less bulky. I guess the pot stand was a little bit bigger, a little bit taller than my Hobo stove, but it's also, I don't know, maybe it's about comparable. And just because I know people are going to want to know, let's turn this in the light so I can see it. The pot weighs in at 4.1 ounces. The lid is 0.7. My windscreen comes in at 0.6. The stuff sack 0.6. So if I put this, all together, looks like 7 ounces. Not bad. So I was going to grab my old cook kit, which was basically a just a stainless steel camping cup and some crackers. My case Hobo. It's heavy. If I ever find it, I'll weigh it and do the comparison. But my new pot, this is like 37.5 ounces, I think. 1100 milliliters, whatever it comes out to. But it's almost twice the capacity of my old one. Okay, we're going to start with the Fancy Feast Hobo stove. I'm going to put, well, this would probably be easier to do this way. Alright, I've got 2 bottles. I'll show you. I got 2 bottles of room temperature water. This is what I'm going to use to boil. I'm not doing the temperature. It's not going to be very scientific. Everything's going to be the same. I'm just testing out the stoves. I'm going to put 1 fluid ounce. Okay, 1 fluid ounce into the Hobo stove. Light it up with my trusty lighter. I got this for Christmas. Maybe someday I'll do a video on my lighters. I'm a Zippo fan, so I've got probably about a dozen of them. But this one's from Christmas, and it's funny that orange seems to be my new Christmas color, or my new camping color. You can see my tarp, which I've shown in other videos. Got the material for free. I didn't pick orange, but it just turned out it's going to be orange. My underquilt is like a olive drab outside with an orange inside. So green and orange are becoming my camping colors for some reason. Okay, Hobo stove is lit. Get the pot on top. I got my stopwatch started. This is my eTrex 20. It's my GPS. It's not a bad little Garmin handheld. Doesn't have a ton of features, but it's not bad. It's got maps. I use it for geocaching and hiking and camping. So, all right, we're gonna let this go. I'll get some gratuitous close-up shots. I don't know why alcohol stoves are so fascinating, but thought it was boiling water. Brought me this. We just got this from Dutchware Gear. Got an order in. We ordered some freeze-dried food, dehydrated food. A couple things we want to try out. But she's got the Degliadoro. She's had to listen to Shug videos in the background. She enjoys the Shug videos too. But I think he's mentioned it so many times that it's like hypnotizing. She had, she saw that Dutch was selling it, so she picked it up. She wants to give it a try. So, along with boiling water for my unscientific tests, I guess we're making coffee for Lori too. Got those water boiling blues. All right, let's take a looky see. I don't think it's boiling yet. Not quite. Starting to get a little bubbles. Won't be long now. We're at almost 8 minutes. That's about normal for the Hobo stove. Okay, we got a boil. And it was actually right at 10 minutes. It took me 9 seconds to remember that you can't press the screen on here. You have to press the button up here. So, I'm going to make Lori some coffee. Okay. Poured some water into Lori's coffee cup. She refused to be filmed. So, just kind of waiting for the alcohol to burn out. I want to see how long this Hobo stove will burn with 1 ounce. Clock is still running. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it looks like the flame is starting to get lower. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to go out. Okay, I'm going to call it. And that is 14 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay, we're going to try the XL dual burner. Going to go with 1 fluid ounce again. Get my pot stand ready. Well, I guess I need to fill the pot out. I did let the pot cool. Didn't take long being titanium. Okay. Lid on. we go. Lit. Pot stand. I should have. Oh crap. Oh. Have to edit this. Oh. Pot stand. And the clock is running. Now you can see there's much more of a gap. The Fancy Feast, I have the pot fairly close to the flame. I don't know. I'm not a wizard with these alcohol stoves. This is all kind of new to me. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, having that gap. If it's any cooler, or if it allows the flame to spread out more. I'm not sure. The only other thing I've noticed, and you can already start to see it, the top of the stand starts to glow. So there it is right there. You can kind of see it. When I first got the set, I instantly boiled some water. Just had to play with it. And I noticed that it was glowing red. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, so if anybody wants to post in the comments if I've got the pot stand too close to the flame. I'm not sure how you would not have it where I have it. It didn't seem to make a difference. I had a full pot of water, and with all that weight on it, it didn't compress or anything, so it doesn't seem to reduce the strength of the pot stand, but it does kind of make me nervous seeing it glow. I just have visions of that thing melting and collapsing on me, but I know a lot of people that use this similar style pot stand without a hitch, so I gotta hope that it'll be alright. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm seeing bubbles. And right now we're at almost 7 minutes. Sounds like it's pretty close. It puts out some heat. I can really feel it way out here. Or at the Hobo stove, I think I could get in a little closer. Oh yeah. Gotta boil. So I'd say 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Now we'll see how long it takes for the fuel to run out. But that's definitely quicker. Okay, it looks like the fuel might be dying out. I'm not sure. The flame doesn't look quite as big as it did. But we just passed the 10-minute mark. I'll show you. Focus. Okay, I'm going to call that. So I got 11:02. So 11 minutes. Without looking, I have to look at this video, but the dual burner definitely hotter than my homemade Hobo stove. It boiled 2 cups of water faster. It was not quite 8 minutes versus 10 minutes on the Hobo stove, so I saved 2 minutes. But the Hobo stove definitely burnt longer, so I guess if I was trying to cook something longer, the Hobo stove is not an oven. It's not really made for a long cook. You're not going to fry a steak up on it or anything like that. They're really good for boiling water. You might be able to cook some stuff on it, but the dual burner, I would say, not as efficient. Doesn't burn as long, but definitely hotter and faster. So for boiling water, I would say it's the clear winner. But you're talking a couple minutes here or there. Not a great difference, but I'm pleased with it. I think the next thing I'll have to buy some solid fuel, some of those S-bits, and compare it to this information and see how it burns. I've never used the Esbits before, so that'll be all new to me. But yeah, I like it. I like this new dual burner. It might be my new go-to stove. Lori already chimed in that she'd get her coffee quicker, so that's the one she wants me to bring. Very pleased with this set that I bought. Cost me $60 plus shipping. Not bad. I like the windscreen. I like the pot holder. I really like the new stove. And the pot itself, it's a Toaks, so they're well known, well established, have a good reputation. Really like the pot itself. I love that handle on the lid and how it stays up. Very pleased with the whole set, so I can't wait to try it out. Don't know if I'll get to use it. We got Camp Out coming up in February. Don't know if I'll get to use it then or not, but can't wait to try it in the field. That's all I got. Keep on trucking.